What's up, my precious little pack, and welcome back to EVE Online. This is the cruiser I was talking about before. It's not some massive behemoth. Well, it is compared to the previous ship I was using, which was destroyed. I had a bit of bad luck. Within a 24 period of time, I lost 3 ships. I got back the main ones that I needed, and they helped me get the credits required to buy this one off the market from another player. But right now what I'm doing is I'm jumping around to these little guys and just killing stuff and collecting resources. Well, just killing stuff and seeing what I can get while I wait for stuff to research, well, for my pilot to train. And I'm mainly using my drones, so I'm focusing mainly on the drone training in here. And to be honest, it's really helping a lot. And I've spent a lot of time in the game lately, and I've loved every second of it. Just watching the ships explode, just watching all of the chaos ensue and all of that's just so fun. And I'm going to clear out this entire site with you all here, and I'm going to show you more or less what I've been up to. Get my ship aligned the way I want it in between the two. And this ship can carry 5 turrets, but I actually went for a salvager 1 because what I'm doing is I'm salvaging the ships I'm destroying and trying to get some loot off of them. And then I'm taking it to a local station, breaking it down and turning it into other resources if it's meaningless and has no use to me. Such as the metal scrap, stuff like that. But turrets and stuff I can put up in the market and see who will buy what. I keep putting everything up under the minimal amount of pay, and I put it up at 20 to 30 at a time because that's just what I'm doing. But I decided, well, I'd see what I could do with all of this, and I'm definitely selling any of the stuff that requires the Omega Clone state because I don't have any premium on the account yet because I'm going to be buying it through the in-game market as I slowly progress. But what I do is I go out, I tag the weaker target first with my drones, let them wipe it out, and then I go to reclaim it more or less. While the drones destroy the other one, then I go and I take that one too, and I'm salvaging and I'm looting. So I'm destroying them, taking anything they're carrying as cargo, and then I'm also destroying them. And then breaking them down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop my ship here and give them a chance to destroy one of them before I go any closer. And these ones pose no threat to me. These ships, these enemy ones, my ship can take a very, very decent beating compared to my previous one, which was destroyed. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I will be playing it a little bit more. I'll just be doing random stuff like this, jumping out, clearing an area, looting stuff. I'll be doing scanning and stuff like that. I'll explain more into everything as I play through it and I still learn. But it is becoming quite fun. I must admit, I didn't expect it to be such a fun game, but here I am, still playing it. And if you guys want to check the game out, I would highly advise it. It's actually a fairly good play for being a free game. You do have limits on your starter account, but I mean, you can actually easily add time just by playing, so. Effort and stuff like that is equal to reward. Unlike a grindy super grind. But unlike in Vega, if you lose a ship, you can't repair it. It's gone for good. If you paid for it from another player, well, I hope you have it insured, because you ain't getting it back if not. in range of my drones. And if you guys just want to see more random stuff like this, smash that like button for me. And let me know in the comments below exactly what type of games you'd like to see more on the channel, because at the rate Vega's going, we all know it is going to die. There's not much they can do to save it at this point, because most people have gotten the bad taste in their mouth and they just don't want anything to do with it. It's sad, but it is happening. Which is why I'm slowly transgressing, more or less, well, transitioning into other games. Come on, when you step within range. And the drones have a maximum launch distance of 35,000 kilometers, so I have to wait for them to be at 34 as it changes, just so I can get them onto the target, because I only have a max drone control range. That's why I'm researching the training for the other drone skill, because it'll allow me to control them at a slightly different rate. Well, at a slightly longer range. At what, 40,000? So only 5,000 increase, but it gives me the little bit more of a head start against the target. And then I'll go through, I'll mop up all these guys and collect some stuff as I go along. That was that. They've been all beaten, so I can loot everything. Now this is the part where it takes a little while for me to collect everything, because it takes a short time to kill them, but it takes a little while for me to loot everything. But it's fairly straightforward. You just more or less lock on, activate the salvager, and it takes it. Well, it loots what it can off of a ship. I'll go ahead and disable my afterburner. And I'm going to start locking on targets that are in the range, because I'm going to sit in one area and I'm just going to start farming up each one that comes up. This will probably be the longest part of the video, just me salvaging stuff, but this is how you salvage. And there are better versions of the salvager turret. And there's also salvage drones and stuff like that. But I'm still within the alpha clone state, so I can't really do that. And you have a chance to fail your salvaging, and then there's chances where you'll complete the salvage and there will be nothing of use on the ship or in the remains of the wreck, and it'll just more or less delete the ship from your HUD, because there's nothing useful on it. And I think that the next video I do on Monday of the game will probably be the second video of the day, because I'll open up with another StarCraft, the next mission, and I'll probably show off what mining looks like in the game to gather resources to be able to build stuff if you have the blueprints. I'm going to stick in a safe area because I lost several of my mining frigates in the same freaking day. I just wasn't having luck with just stepping away from the computer for a few minutes at a time, because I went out to take care of some things away from the computer. I come back to my pod floating in space, my ship's been looted, AI's destroyed it, and it was just a whole fiasco. But so far, I haven't lost any ships since then. I've been on a steady course and keeping all my stuff safe. And if you guys know anything about the game, or you have any tips or tricks you want to give me, tell me below, but I will research them, so don't lie to me below, everybody, because I will look it up. But so far, the best I can get is a cruiser because I'm locked due to not being an Omega clone, so no problem there. I'll work my way up and slowly get into it as I play the game. But for now, the cruisers are the best I can have. And there are cruisers that are set for drone control and stuff like that, so you can have many drones under your command. There's actually a lot of stuff that I can have. But for now, I only have this ship and the maximum, and I'm going to show something off real quick. This is how you can see everything for anyone who doesn't play the game. What I'm referring to is this, the drones. You have megabits per second, which is the bandwidth. I can have 50 maximum, but I can only have so many drones active at a time due to my training of my character. And this is the drone bay capacity, you can only carry so many. And this is a fighting cruiser. It's got the weaponry, it's got small drone escort and stuff like that, and they're just straight up drone ships as well. They just carry large amounts of drones, but they have a higher bandwidth, so you can use better drones, and each drone requires more, and the drones I'm using only have a small requirement. And what I'm doing right now is I'm working with these ones. The drones right here I can only deploy 3 of, as it says over here, and at max I'll be able to deploy 5. I'm just mopping up the rest of these little guys now, and this should be it for the last one, but that was clearing out one of the hideouts of the enemy, well, one of the AI hideouts, and then salvaging everything of theirs. And I'll open up my cargo bay and let's see what I got. Let's go ahead and sort everything. I got micro warp drive, that's for a frigate. Stabilizer, type E, cargo scanner, regulated light ion cannon, phase cannon. Actually looks like a pretty decent amount of loot. And it's just this one that I have to farm left. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave it here, everybody. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe, and I'll be back later, everybody.